Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford-on-Bagley. We are back in the Finchwick area again today, and we are back on Cobblebottom Row, where we will be starting a new build and introducing you to a brand new sim moving onto the lot. Everybody meet Rosemary Miller. She is a force to be reckoned with, so let's get into game and I'll introduce you to her a little bit more. Happy Tuesday, my darlings, and welcome back once again to Let's Build the World. And welcome back to Cobblebottom Row. We've got some new characters here. Well, one new character. This is Rosemary, better known as Rose. So this here is Shaun's mum, and she is also one of his colleagues too. We're going to pause it because they're going to be yapping away. And she lives next door to him as well. And we're going to be building her a lovely little pink cottage called Rose Cottage as well. I know, it's groundbreaking, isn't it? It really, really is. Let's get you centralized first, my love, before we start singing your praises. So the wonderful Rose, I reckon she's been a detective for a very long time. She's climbed the ranks. She is a senior detective as well. And Shaun always looked up to her. She was a single mum, so she brought up Shaun all by herself, and he's grown into a rather lovely man. Now, I'm going to say he's probably still in contact with his dad, but his dad left when he was very young. They had a divorce, all of that kind of like shenanigans. And so Rose is kind of Shaun's ride or die, to be honest with you. And they are extremely, extremely close. Now, Rose has got a little bit of a special skill. I've actually made Rose really high up in the medium field. I reckon she's had this kind of like power to communicate with the other side. As much as people may or may not look down on it in the village, people come to her with problems and stuff, and she uses that skill as well to kind of like delve deeper into her cases and stuff. And that is what she's using at the minute, to delve deeper into the Haddon Hall murder mystery. And she's hoping, she hasn't got to that point yet, but she's hoping to make contact with Lord Cromwell to try and get a bit more understanding onto how he died. And I just thought it'd be really fun to have kind of a medium sort of aspect to her. So she's got this kind of other powers that she can use to kind of delve into her career more. But I just love her. I love how she looks. She really reminds me of one of my old primary school teachers, Mrs. Howland. She used to dress in these like plaid kind of like looking sort of tartan pants. She always had a gilet on with a polo neck. And she's got very similar hair and facial structure to her as well. I think she's really beautiful as well. Really beautiful elder. I do love her. And you can see that they've kind of got very similar kind of eyes, I would imagine. Oh, look at him, Mr. Handsome. Detective Handsome to you. Thank you very much. But I just absolutely love her. I really, really do. And again, with this character, I will be delving further into the storyline once we get to the end of the actual build. We're going to put a big video tour and a story kind of going over introducing all of the residents. But I thought that would be a nice way to start out with a new character. And as always, feel free to get into more depths of these characters as well if you want some storylines to come through from them. This is a joint effort, this save file, as always. So feel free to give me some stories that will kind of bring Rose's character to life a little bit more. But I just love her face. There's something so funny about her. I bet she smells really nice. She's got a really lovely perfume. Roses. She smells like roses. She's all about roses. She really is. And we're going to make that apparent in this house here. This is what we're going to do. Now, I found a lovely house on one of my little day hikes that I did this weekend just gone. And I'm going to pop it up on the screen now. This is from my phone. I saw this beautiful house. I absolutely loved it. It's pink. It's just really pretty. It's that favorite house shape that you may or may not know that I love, that kind of Georgian sort of aspect. I love it. And that's made me think differently about this lot. I kind of want to go a little bit wider with this house, which may mean we'll knock out one house, but we didn't know we were going to do one extra house anyway until I got to the lot. But I think we're going to do this one here, and I think it's going to look really nice. So that is indeed what we're cracking on with today. We're going to get all of the exterior done today, and then tomorrow we're going to go into the interiors and get all of the interiors done. So a few little things changed from last time. One of you lovelies reminded me about these rugs here that fit in perfectly. So they're able to walk across all of this now. And it looks like a nice pavement going across here as well. I also tool modded in a couple more trees just off of the lot and some bushes around it as well, just to sink the lot into the landscape a little bit better. And I think that looks really, really nice. I do definitely want to get some like street lamps and stuff out on Cobblebottom Row. But I think what we'll do is get most of the houses up first before we put any of those details in. So that is what we're going to be cracking on with today. Yes, we are indeed. One of you also said, why don't we put a bin out the front here? And I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a bin over in this area here. Oh, actually, I think I'm just going to get rid of that tire. I don't really want, no, I'm not. I'm going to put it here now. Yeah, that's fine. That works out fine there. And then we could probably squeeze in a little bin in here. We'll make sure to use the same bins for all of these houses. So it looks like they kind of got a matching set from the council. Lovely. I've not put a drain there yet either. Very naughty for me to not do that. Yeah, that'd be cute. Lovely. Okay, we're moving on. So here we go. Let's crack on. Happy Tuesday, loves. A fresh new week on the channel. We've got some things coming up on the channel this week that I'm sure a few of you might be interested and excited about. I'm going to be going back to one of my very older builds and ripping it a new asshole. We've done that several times on the channel, and there was one build that I particularly remember being really proud of, but I've gone back to look at it now and I'm like, oh my god. And we're gonna renovate it together. So that's coming this week. I'm also going to be cracking on with a bit more Google Earth shenanigans. So that will be coming out on the channel too at some point. Okay, I'm going to extend out a little bit here. This gives a nice little bit of a garden now. This is the footprint for the house down at the bottom. I'm not going to go up and put it on this level here too. I think what I'm just going to do is put in that like that. Yeah, because then what I can do is just have this as a 1-bedroom house. I think that's what I want to do. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good size. I do. Let's get a roof on it first then, shall we? Let's crack on. What else was I going to say? I can't remember. I had something else to tell you and I just can't remember it. Maybe it'll pop into my head at another time. But right now, I have no idea what I was going to say. So we're just going to move on and pretend that that didn't happen. Yeah. Do I want to put the eaves in? I think I do. I think I want to flap them all the way up like that. Yeah, just so it fits in with that line there. We're going to use a different roof texture here, I think. I think I'm going to go a bit more grey with this house. Oh, actually, one's just popped into my head and it's this one. Oh, that's perfect. Yes. Oh, yes, indeed. And then I'm going to do a half hipped on the back here. Oh, no. No. I was going to put it like in that position. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it, I tell you. I'm going to put it in the right position, flop it there, and then bring it down a couple of levels like that. Let me see what that looks like. Oh, that looks absolutely stunning. It's just a doge. So, we need pink wall colour, some decent enough windows. What would these look like as like Georgian-esque windows? I don't actually hate that, but it's just kind of copied over from there. Unless I just go for the smaller ones. Let's get these out first, see what they would look like. I don't hate them, but I don't love them either because, oh, do you know what? I've just had a thought. If we put a flower box below them, I think it could help out with the balance. I just don't like this wooden bit at the bottom here. I mean, I like it. We just need proper Georgian windows and we do not have any decent ones in game, not at all. But I'm also going to pull out a couple of other options and also the flower boxes and see what we come up with. Oh, they do look good. They do look good with the flower boxes. I also pulled out this one here as an option. I tried a couple of them from Discover University as well, but they just looked a bit too chunky for this smaller build. I think I'm going to go for these. I do like the smaller one, but maybe we could use them at the back. So I'll keep that out there. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. And then I'm going to flop onto here. Unsure at the front door just yet. In fact, what we need to do first is choose the colour that we're going to be painting. The actual walls, and then I can choose the door from that. I think that's probably going to be the best looking pink. I'm looking at my reference image on my phone. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh, that does look adorable. Oh, that does. I enjoyed that. I'm going to go for that. I think we're not having a pink roof trim, Aiden. We're going to go for a dark grey one. I'm going to flop that up like that. Oh yeah, I like that. That's very nice indeed. Do you know what? I really like this base game one with the blue door. Oh, I'm going to do that. I like pink and blue together. Yeah, that's adorable. That's the ticket right there, loves. I'm absolutely full, that I really am. And I think I'm going to do the original wall in the front here. So I'm going to use this one. Maybe in the lightest that we can use. And put it... Or I might even put a gate here, actually. Where's the grid here? Will it be off? Most probably will be because Sims. Oh, no. Right in the middle. Stunning. So if I could do this to here... Do we have a pink gate? Because that would be adorable as well, wouldn't it? I mean, none of them's really standing out to me. Oh, that one there's quite nice. Oh, that's nice. That is. It kind of gets eaten up by that wall, but I'm kind of into that. Unless we go for a blue gate. No, I want to keep it that way. I definitely feel some wisteria up on this build as well would look really cute. So I think I'm going to do that too. Oh, actually, I'm going to go for the base game flowers. And I'm going to put this on the build instead. Let's double you up there. Maybe make it grow over just that ledge a little bit. And then just whiffle it up there like that. I don't like that you're on that window. Go away. Oh, I don't like how they're all kind of doubling up there. There we go. Oh, that does look adorable. I could do another little piece there. Oh, I'm into that. Is that too much pink though? Maybe what if we went white? Maybe go for white instead. Yeah, I much prefer the white. That looks a little bit more realistic. I like that. And then I'm going to do the same across on this side here. Just flop a little bit more like that. Oh, that's very adorable. Which in turn leaves us enough room now to put in a little mailbox that I'm going to colour in white. There we go, with a lovely lantern there. And maybe some kind of awning over this the door. And it's got the little baby blue looking one. I mean, that's a little bit too large, but if I plopped it there. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I do. Okay. Well, I definitely want to get some chimneys on here as well. I think I'm going to go for this one, but I'm going to colour it a bit more paler. See if we can... I mean, that was quite nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's the tickety-boo. Oh, Rose Cottage looks really nice already. And I'm going to get some more drain pipes. We'll put drain pipes on this side this time. So one there. And, oh, for goodness sake, can we just go there, please? I can always tell when it's not going to go down by the green little box. There we go. Yeah, lovely. Okay. Oh, look at it. This is going to be so cute. It really will. Yeah, we've definitely got enough room for like one more house and then the bakery with the flat above it. Cobblebottom Row. What a lovely street. So, we need to figure out a floor plan now. This is going to be a very simple floor plan, I think. But that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. And I might actually get up the wallpapers and windows and lighting as well, just to bring this to life a little bit. So, let me do that. Okay, floor plan has been chosen and I've put some wallpapers and windows on it. It's a very pink house, but that's how Rose likes it. So this is going to be the living room. I may try and get like a little dining table here as well. Little dining table just underneath the stairs there. I think that would be a good space for it, to be honest. Living room, slidey doors out into the back garden. And then we've got a nice kitchen area here as well. That I like the look of. I like the tones in here. I think it's going to work quite nicely. And then upstairs, you come up into a landing here. And I had a smaller bathroom in the beginning. I don't like these tiles just yet. I think I'm going to choose a different tile. But I decided on extending the bathroom out a little bit longer. Just because it's a one bedroom, I can easily get a bed in here with having a bigger bathroom as well. The bathroom's just a little bit too small. And I want her to have a full bath. I really do. She deserves it. She's been working hard all of her life. She deserves a treat. But that's it. You can see the windows that I've picked as well. We've gone for the smaller ones back here. And I've put them down where the kitchen area is as well. And I'm for it. So let's make this exterior look even more gorgeous, shall we? So I'm going to just get a trim on to this level here. Is that the right one? Did I pick the right grey there? I think I did. I know it's a bit darker. There we go. I mean, it's very subtle, but I could tell. I could tell. Eyes of a hawk, me. Not at all. I also changed up this here as well. A few of you were saying, why don't you put a corbel here rather than that pillar? And I completely agree. It looks so much better. Thank you to all of you that were saying that. I forgot to do that. I'm feeling stepping stones here. Stepping stones coming along with a little bit of a patio here. And then on this side, lots of flowers. I think that would be the way I want to go for this place. That's what we're going to do. So first things first, what we need is some stepping stones. And I think we'll go for these ones. Let's have a little look at you. Yes. Yes, indeed. And I'm just going to whiffle them all the way up, turn them different directions, and pop them all the way up to the front door, like that. Oh, that's gorgeous. I can't get any better lighting back here, loves. It's a bit crap at the minute, but that's just this lot in a nutshell. Yeah, that looks cute. And as I said, I do want to get a little bit of a patio here, so I might even do a bit of gravel. I used the same gravel as Shaun's place because maybe Shaun gravelled his mum's front garden for her as well, you know. When he said he was getting some, she was like, oh, I'd love a little area to sit out and be nosy. I've made her a nosy sim as well, so she does like to get in with all the gossip and stuff. Do I want to do it underneath of the stepping stones as well? Yeah, I think I do actually. Let's do that then. Gorgeous. I think like maybe having a nice bench out the front here. Or even a table for her to come and sit and eat on. She's probably got that in the garden though, that'd be fine. And then as I said here, what I want to do is have lots of flowers here. So I'm just going to put down all of this as the texture and get in loads of flowers into this area. So here we go. An assortment of flowers. I'm going to put a bush in this corner here. I just want a little bit of height behind that wall area. Yes. And let's get some of these. I don't know what they are. Let me see what they're called again. What are you called again, my darlings? Delphiniums. Love a delphinium. No idea what they are. I'm going to flop you to there, and I'm going to get some hollyhocks in as well. This is a bit big, isn't it? It's a bit big. It's taking up a bit too much room, and I don't like it. I want to have an area where she could kind of walk into water her flowers as well. So let's get these hollyhocks out. I love a hollyhock. I like the name hollyhock as well. Don't know why, it's just fun to say, isn't it? It's one of those words. So let's get a few more of these in. Let's push those up to the wall. I'm not really keen on that. And I'm not really keen on that bush either now that it's there. I think I'm going to go hollyhocking all the way around, to be honest with you. She enjoys a hollyhock. What more can be said? So I'm going to do that. I'll put 2 there then, you silly bum. Let's do this instead. Yeah, this is going to be a bit better. I'm going to change the colours of them though, I think. I want to get some blues in here as well. But let's just get them all placed out first. And then I can go around and choose some different tones. Let's bring you to there. Yeah, that's better. That feels a bit more. I don't like the mud now. We're definitely going to be bringing the grass back, I think. Oh, I do like a hollyhock. Let's get some blue ones on the go. Oh, we got a little blue one there. What about you? You want to be a yellow? You can be a yellow. What about you, darling? Another blue? Why not? Yeah, that's cute. I like that. I did bring out all of these daisies and stuff, but I would see this more as like a managed kind of border rather than anything too wild. So I think I'm going to do that. And I might even wrap it in, actually. Let's do that. Let's wrap it in with a little bit of like smooth keeper. If I can do you to like there. Bring you all the way along. And then do you to around there as well. Yeah, I don't really like that tone though for some reason. I think we have to go white. Let's bring you all the way down. You all the way across like that. That's gorgeous. But again, what I want to do is just make sure that it's fitting in here nicely. Because there, it just looks a little bit too pushed up. Now that I've put in that border edge. I can bring you into there then. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. And then I'm going to just get rid of this. And have it a little bit more greener there. I would like to get a bird table or something here. I think that'd be quite cute actually. So I'm going to do that. But what I am going to do is just chuck in a little bit more detail just around the edge. Just so it looks like it's there. Lovely. And then come underneath of here. And put a little bit of darker soil underneath of there. Beautiful. And I probably want to go up the edge there as well. So I'm going to do that. Like that. That's a bit better. Let's get a little bird thing in. Go for this one here. I'm going to flop this one into the actual flower area. But then what I'm going to do is use the actual like gameplay one. And put it just at the front here. So there is a little bit of gameplay out the front. Kind of like that idea. Yes, little bird feeder. Oh, I'm for it. And as I said, I want somewhere for her to come and sit down. Oh, I do love this little bench with the blue cushions on, actually. I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to pull you to around about here, just so we've got enough gameplay for her to be able to get through and use the mailbox. And then I'm going to get one of those bins and flop you at the front here as well. And she should be able to get through and use everything there. That should be absolutely perfect. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. It's very nice. The only thing we are missing is a nice light out the front here. And I'm thinking just one of these white lanterns that I've used over on that side as well. I'll just pop it up above there like that. Yes. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I like that. That's done the deed. It really has. What do these look like if I like face them different ways? They all look a bit copy pasted and I don't like it. I think it's just the colours, where the colours are kind of setting off different next to each other. And they have been planted that way, so what more could be said? I would not question Rosemary's intentions, you know? Yeah, cute. Okay, well, we're going to go on to the back garden area now and the back facade. But what I need to remember is that we are going to be building here as well, so some of this fence might disappear. It depends on how far I go back, but I'm imagining I'm going to go back a bit further for the next one because there is a family going to be living there. More on that at 10. But I don't know what to put out here just yet, so I need to get some juices flowing. I definitely want to get some kind of area for her to grow things in. Oh, I'd love to get a little greenhouse out here, but I think it's just going to be a bit too big. Let's see if we can put a little greenhouse in. It doesn't need to be anything massive. If I come right to the back and do a 3 by... maybe even a 2. That could be cute. If I did like a little 2 by 3 greenhouse. Let's try it. Let's see what this is good. Let's see how this is going to happen. Let's get a little roof piece on there. I can bring you to there. Oh, not you, my love. You. All flaps in. We'll keep it at the default height because she is a keen gardener as our Rosemary. So it would only make sense for her to have a lovely little greenhouse. And I think we'll do it in a nice white as well. Kind of crisp in with everything else. Pop you up to there. You on there. And then obviously give her the glass ceiling as well. So tiny. I don't think I've ever done such a tiny greenhouse. But here it is. You know? The only problem with this greenhouse is that I want to put windows on each side. So I think I'm going to move the greenhouse to there. Move it to here like this. Grab you. Bring you all the way down. And flop you to there. I think we can make this work. And I think we could even make the windows work as well. That came with the greenhouse kit pack. Let's use these on the side. I'm going to have one open there. I'm not going to put them back here either because it kind of goes out onto this pathway and I'm not vibing with that. I think we can put up a smaller window or something at the back here maybe. Let's see what we can do there. No, in fact, I am going to put them here. But what I am going to do is get some of those tall planters and pop them at the back and make it look like a little bit of privacy's coming from that, you know? Not in this colour, obviously. This is shortening down. Yeah, it kind of only makes this usable and you couldn't put anything else in here. What about if I put a hedge or something there to hide it? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know if I want to do vertical planters in it. Do you know what? I think we should. And then I can get more in now. So if I can do 3 on this side and 2 on this side, just because I have put a door here, like a little single door from the greenhouse kit itself. Will she be able to get through here? Here's the ticket. Oh, I have no idea. But I am going to colour these into the white as well, like this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, and gorgeous. Yes. And then what I'm going to do is bring in some of this texture here. I don't think I want to use that colour though. Why is it doing that? Please stop that. Thank you. Oh, actually, I like this one. This would be really cute with this house. I hate when it does that. Stop it. Let me see. No, I don't like that. I think the grey one. And I can try and get a little gate in this side here as well. Did I do a gate here? I didn't. It kind of makes me want to put a gate in here. And then what I can do is connect in this area here with this by use of this. So it kind of looks like you can come out your back garden and walk up this way as well. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I am. Now, the only problem with that is, what gate do we use? I'm going to go for these. It does get rid of the kind of pillars. But I think it's going to work. Will it look okay here as well? I know it's a little bit shorter than the rest of them, or the actual fence itself, but I think that blends in well without having to resort to using a massive gate. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We are going to do that, and I'll connect that in on that side there as well. Okay, well, we've got the patio bit here. I want some kind of lovely little garden area. Definitely want to get some more plants out. Want to get somewhere where she can come and sit out and eat as well. Maybe entertain. We'll see how much space we've got. Okay, so here we go. Pulled out a menagerie of beautiful stuff for Rosemary. We're going to put in this lovely little hedge. And I'm going to flop it into this area here. Which I am now also going to terrain paint while we're here as well. You know, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I don't like that sentiment really, because I would never kill a bird. I'd never kill anything. We're moving on. I'm going to do some nice soil underneath of it like that. Lovely. And then what I'm going to do is flop this up the side like this. And I'm just going to whiffle it all the way up around the edge of the grass and down onto this side here as well. Lovely. Now, I have pulled out a full dining set here, and I really don't think they're going to be able to get in and use all of this. Usually, they're not too bad at rooting around tables, but here's hoping. I really don't think they will be able to, but again, I'll play a test it and we'll edit it if that's the case. I'm going to put some lovely little plant pots down here, just by the hedge area there. And also some gardening tools just outside of the greenhouse itself. I haven't put any lighting in the greenhouse just yet. Well, I'm going to figure that out probably tomorrow. This little potting station I thought worked well on this area here. So I'm just going to push it as far as I can in. Lovely. Really wish there was some gameplay with that. Sometimes I just don't see the point of having objects that look like they could have gameplay when they don't. You know, it really frustrates me, it does. But once again, you know, Sims. More plant pots. I'm just going to put some outside, or planting pots. I'm going to put them outside the greenhouse itself, just in case you wanted to grow something there, you know. Now, she makes a mean iced tea, does Rosemary. So I'm going to flop a little an iced tea tray right there, right next to a little bit of a sofa, so she can come out and just sit and chill in the garden, listen to the birds and whatnot. Oh yes, I'm into it. I'm going to put a couple of these up here, and I think what I want to do with the rest of the house, or the rest of the windows, is just flop up a couple of these as well, just up onto the top levels. I'm going to put them around about there like that. Let me see this, get rid of the grid. Yes, that's the ticket. Now, we're going to be having some children next door. So I had a little bit of an idea of a storyline. Maybe they have booted a ball over and it's accidentally landed in Rose's roof and she can't get it down. So she's called on for Shaun's help. He's going to get the stepladder, but he's just not got around to it yet. He's a busy man. So I'm going to flop in this ball into an area where it looks like it could kind of rest. Yeah, maybe around there. You know, come over from the garden into there. Do you remember doing that as a kid? I do. My neighbour used to hate it. And my neighbour was a dick as well. He really was. Anyway, this one, lovely little hose pipe. Going to do the same security light out here as well. Very British thing. Little wind chime. Just up into this corner here like this. Let me grab you into the right position, please. In fact, can you stop going on that fence? Like, there is no reason for it. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, something like that. I think that'd be fine. And I'd probably, or Rose would probably, have some kind of little rug out here as well. So maybe even like a wooden rug. Yeah, something like this. I could do two of them then right next to each other. Yes, to get all the dirt off of her boots when she's been doing a bit of gardening. Oh, that looks adorable. That is a cute little garden there. That's enough space as well, you know. I know we were really limited here because of how far back with the house we went and the extension. But this here is a nice substantial sized little cottage garden. It really is. I will connect these in. I'm going to do these off of camera. Connect them in. And I am going to be putting a hedge along these bits here as well, I think. Just so we get a bit of privacy into the greenhouse and whatnot. I also went around and put drains on all of the drain pipes throughout the whole build. So that's it. We have done Rose's exterior. We're going to be back tomorrow where we're going to be doing Rose's interior, the whole shebang. And as always, if you've got any storylines to develop this character a little bit further, feel free to let me know. I always enjoy reading through your wonderful ideas. I really do. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, my dears, and I'll be back tomorrow with the next part. Goodbye.